What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Dead Noise. I'm Chris, and today I'm joined with Zach and KP from the homegrown North Carolina metal band Waking Tera. So we are here at Hooligans in Jacksonville for the Haunting at Hooligans, and this is your special Halloween headlining show. What can you guys tell me about what went into the creative process and how you guys are going to celebrate this a little differently than other headlining shows, maybe?
Well, first of all, we've been a band for quite a few years, and we've never played a Halloween show, ever. Never dressed up, never, just didn't work out. So this one's a little bit special because of that, you know. Johnny, Cut Productions, or Cutthroat Productions, he did a lot of the brainchild behind the setup. Along with Zach, so Zach can probably tell you a little bit more about.
Yeah. We came here about 11 o'clock last night. Started setting up. Johnny had already started and doing all the production and the stage props and all that stuff. So yeah, it's a collective machine right now, man. We're just trying to, like you said, we haven't done a Halloween show since we've been a band. I don't think.
Never.
So
wow.
Yeah. So
it's weird, right?
It's kind of weird. It's cool. But yeah, we're excited about it. Hopefully everybody likes the stage setup and what we gonna do.
We're just gonna try to have some fun.
As a horror fan, I'm really looking forward to see what you guys have in store, so this is gonna be a good show. Now, last we heard from you guys in the studio was your Transition EP, and that was a bit of a step up production-wise. So what can you tell me about what went into the work on that EP as opposed to other studio works?
Okay. So we spent a lot of time with the writing process and, you know, kind of looking over riffs and making sure that we're happy with it. You know, I'd say the album prior, there were some pieces where we kind of rush it and just kind of put it in place. And now we're like, no, we want to pick and choose what these songs sound like. So we spent a lot of time writing. We were looking for a jump up as far as the quality of production. So we found Al Jacob with Warrior Sound in Chapel Hill, and we heard his stuff with He Is Legend and some of the other bands he's done, and we were like, yes, this is the guy. We got to go to him. And Zach can tell you more about.
Yeah, we just wanted an upgrade from the last album. We wanted to make that jump, make a leap, sound, image, all that stuff. So we just wanted to progress. So that was our way of progressing. We just take the steps up. So
and honestly, I feel like, you know, because we were recording some of that stuff prior to like COVID happening. Mm-hmm. So we had already started the recording process, but then halfway through, boom, everything shuts down. You can't go out of our house, and, you know.
So we had plenty of time.
So, well, yeah. I mean, you know, they were saying stay home, but we're like, hey, we can go to the studio and retrack this and spend some time with that and, you know, add these little things. So
COVID worked out for us. COVID helped us.
As far as that recording, honestly.
And visually, you guys have a lot of consistency. Is it safe to say that there's a bit of a cosmic science fiction influence when it comes to the artwork?
Zach?
Yeah. That's me all the way, man.
That's all Zach.
I like it, man. I can't get into detail why I like it, but
not here. We write about life, you know, and that's one of those.
It's all connected to that, in my mind.
There you go.
Yes.
The universe, the energies,
it's the energy. It's
all of these things. So, I mean, it comes out in the lyrics that I write. It comes out, you know, like
in the sounds.
Right, in the sounds. And then so clearly we're like, well, we need to visually
portray
show that tie as well.
Yeah. So that's where it comes from. Yeah.
And speaking of energy, how about the energy in this place right now? I can barely hear you guys.
It's cool. There's some people here showing up. They're showing out.
I love it. Hopefully this comes through in the video well.
If not, hey, we'll amp these things up. Sure. 10 dB plus.
Yeah. Hey, we'll fix it in post.
In post. Ain't that right, Dustin?
That was my go-to phrase when we were recording Transition.
It really was.
I was like, I'll fix it in post.
We'll fix it
It's
in
fine.
post.
I'll fix it in post.
It's no big deal. We'll just
Al, you can fix it.
we'll do it later. So, you kind of touched on your lyrical inspiration. I was about to ask next, what would you consider your probably top 3, top 5 major musical influences as far as Waking Tera sound goes?
As
Waking Tera sound? When Zach and I met, it was off the bat, we were like, we're Deftones. Yeah, love
Yeah.
Deftones. And I feel like we don't sound like Deftones, but there are pieces and vibes there that have those overtones like Deftones, you know? And I mean, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
Closer it sounds to Deftones, I'm gonna love it more.
Oh, yeah.
So Deftones.
Deftones, 7 I have a big Tool influence. Dustin doesn't like Tool, but I bring Tool into it.
I don't love them, but I'm not a hater. I try not to be a hater.
Right.
I respect them, but I don't love them.
Right. But it's cool because I'll bring in like a Tool vibe, and nobody really says anything because
but
it's
there.
on something else.
Yes.
You know,
To make it sound like us,
Right.
not Tool.
not Tool. So I try to be mindful of that.
I'd say, me listening as a fan, I can hear Alice in Chains' influence in the way Zach writes.
Yeah.
And, clearly we don't sound like Alice in Chains, but some of those vibes, you get it.
I
And
think we're all big Alice in Chains fan in
I'd
this
say
camp.
so. Absolutely.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I grew up on, and my brother-in-law and my sister, they're older, and that's what got me into guitar anyway. So any of the Alice in Chains or Stone Temple Pilots, I mean, that was my shit.
Yeah.
So
Same.
The car handled real good. It was real.
you lobby everybody.
The car, it handled real good.
That's funny.
Shout out Johnny Cut
Johnny
Cutthroat
Cut.
Concerts.
The flesh.
So, with this headlining show and this Halloween show, how do you go about picking a set list?
That's a good one. Me, I'm not the set list guy. I'm like, we play whatever, y'all just write it out. But when stuff like this, you kind of got to dictate where things fall into place.
Well,
So,
I feel like we focus a lot, even with our writing, on the flow of energy, So we have to craft the set list kind of like that. Well, we want it to start like this, and then we want it to transition into this, and then so on and so forth.
pun intended.
I was just about to say a transition.
Yes. But also, and I'm being selfish in this, I tend to write kind of in the higher part of my range. So, I mean, yeah. But, I have a lower voice, but I write some of my big stuff here. And so I try to, really place those songs in the right place where I'm like, okay, well, I can't do it after this one because I'm going to be out of breath and blah, blah, blah. So
Right.
that kind of comes into play too.
Right. And it's energy based. We want to.
Crowd participation is a very important key.
Sure.
Yeah.
The songs that have that, the more songs have that, the better, obviously.
I think it's really interesting as far as your guys' sound goes because it's so eclectic, because you got the Deftones ambient atmospheric vibes with songs like Edify, Nothing, Transition, but then there's also the super fast-paced, energetic ones like Forgotten Lore, Beast of Revelation, I believe.
Yeah. So old. We don't play that one much, but yeah.
Mystimise.
Mystimise,
I mean,
yeah.
so being able to find a balance between that is really important. And the last time I saw you guys did it really well. So I can't wait to see it in the headlining setting.
Sure, man.
It's going to be fun.
So-
And that's another thing with the writing process. It's never we want to be one thing, or it's a lot of times, hey, whatever
all
feel
feel.
is.
Because we have so many different influences that come into play from all of our members that there's just a whole array of different
Yeah.
sounds and all kinds of stuff.
Well, there's no way we could really cookie cutter and say, okay,
We're gonna write a heavy
We're going
song.
to write this.
Yeah.
Nope.
It's like, no, it's a little this, little this, little this.
Yeah.
some of this.
And depending on how we're feeling when we're coming into the writing process, Zach might be feeling angry, and he's like, "All right, I got this
I
heavy
got a nasty heavy
because I'm
riff.
angry right now."
Yeah.
You know.
And then
that's what
other
we write.
songs,
He's like, "No, I'm kind of chill and I'm feeling good and lovey-dovey or whatever, you know."
And I'm usually the angry, kind of metal, but sometimes I'll throw in something soft, and they're like, "Oh."
yeah. Or it's funny because I'll have something soft and then Dustin will throw something angsty on it, and it just it blends.
so well.
So yeah. Anyway,
As they say, it's all about balance.
Oh yeah, true.
So, talking in more recent terms, you guys just put out a new single, The Last Campaign. Super out there, different from your other stuff, but still sounds like Waking Tera. And I'm curious what more you can tell us about new music. Is there an album in the works? What can fans expect?
there is an album
Zach.
in the works. There actually is another single that's coming right behind this one.
Yeah.
When?
Pretty soon. We can't give you the date.
Month,
but
2,
soon.
3.
Soon.
But it's everything we're doing now is a whole completely different vibe with that Waking Tera sound. But it's a new direction, a more polished, a more focused direction. And we also have new members, so it's kind of let
It's-
those
it's just
influences
kinda
in.
morphing into something else.
Something else.
Yeah.
But we obviously want to keep the same sound. We're not going to change it up. But
This one is another clear example of not a complete departure, but just building on our current sound and throwing in all those mixes together, all those influences.
yeah.
So, lastly, I have something a little fun. We're going to do a speed round.
Speed round.
I've got 10 questions.
Oh shit.
This is meant to be a rapid fire, but feel free to elaborate as much or as little as you want. And I'm just going to go down the line.
Okay.
Favorite song to play live?
Song with me?
Yep.
Oh shit. Mr. Mice. It's most comfortable for me. Just because
Transition.
Right now, it's the Last Campaign. Honestly.
Favorite city to play in?
Jayville, baby.
Yeah, Jacksonville, man, all the way.
Jacksonville/Greensboro.
Greensboro Pumps.
Jacksonville
Yes.
all day, all the way.
They're showing some love out there, man.
They show out.
Jacksonville's got to step up.
A little bit, yeah. They're a little behind, but they're getting there.
They show out.
The band, artist, or song that made you want to become a musician?
Oh, it was probably Tool, Anemia, however you say it. Enema. Yeah.
Michael Jackson. It started really early. I was in band and stuff
Yeah.
not this kind of band, like marching band.
Me too.
Okay, so yeah.
Lincoln Park.
Hey.
Okay.
The one band or artist that you want to collaborate with the most?
Deftones.
Deftones. You have to now.
Okay, fine, Deftones.
Ah, yeah.
Come on, Chino. Let's go.
Let's go, Shino. What's up?
Favorite band you've opened for?
Oh, man.
Never heard of that. Man,
Kill Switch.
Kill Switch. Kill Switch was
So I can't say Kill Switch because I
Because
didn't
Ben
play
stole
that
it
show.
from you.
Ben took it from me. No, it's okay.
just-
It was right before I joined the band that they opened for Kill Switch.
Okay.
But me personally, so that From Ashes to New show we played, one of my favorite bands, Fire from the Gods, was on that show.
That was a great
And that
show.
was a fucking honor.
They put on a great show, dude.
Yeah, they were
Seriously.
killer. I've jammed their the first album that came out, the last album that came out,
Well,
everything
you
in
know, they
between.
just put out that one.
I've listened
That's
to it
all
already.
I've listened to.
Yep,
Yeah.
I've listened to it already.
Phenomenal.
Today.
Yeah.
Most embarrassing moment on stage?
I know yours.
Which one? Which one? Because
I wasn't in the band, but
when my shirt came off?
took the shirt off.
I did take the shirt off. I was drunk. I took my shirt off for like whatever dumb reason. And I don't do that normally.
Yeah, it's
I
not
was,
really
and I'm
thing
kind
he
of
does.
sloppy anyway, so it just want a good look. Shirtless Zach is not a thing. It needs to be shirt on all times. But that or your aunt messing up or something just clunking out on you. You're like, I don't know. But
We played the Garage in New Bern, and I like to step on the monitor and kind of hold and that. Captain Morgan pose or whatever. Well, this one was not secure at all. And we're playing Sounds Like Sirens. I'm going in for this long, like, belt in the middle of the song. And I say, take me home. It was so bad. Oh, my gosh. And Ben got it on video. And he'll just randomly pull it up at practice. Like, hey, man, you remember that?
I'm dying, falling to my death.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you guys send that video to me by any chance?
We can.
At Dead Noise Blog on
We'll
Instagram.
get Ben to send that to you.
Oh, God. No.
So mine was I don't remember what show. It might have been a Drunk Horse Pub show, but we were playing a song called Rise Above, and there's a part where everything cuts out but my guitar. So it's like a da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I was playing that part, and I accidentally unplugged myself from my pedal board, and it was like da-da-da-da-da-da. And everyone went, oh!
Yeah. He was like, stop.
Everyone was like, oh. I was like, damn, sorry, guys.
All right, guys, hold on. Clink.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So I went back to it. That's mine.
Dream tour lineup.
Like, reasonable, like, attainable dreams, or just something like we can make happen within the near.
Dream big. Dream big.
Dream big. Go ahead.
I'll go first. All right. We have Deftones headlining. Or, no. Deftones and Seven Dust co-headlining.
Oh,
Fire from the Gods as support.
I think he's
and
already
then
nailing
us.
mine. Yes.
That's
Right on. Boom. There it is.
that's pretty solid.
Absolutely.
You got a different one?
Yep. So my headliner might be different. I'd probably go Killswitch because they're probably my biggest influence. I'd go Killswitch, definitely Seven Dust as maybe co-headliner. Yeah, that'd be a
That'd be a good
decent spot.
co-headline.
Fire from the Gods and Us. It's a good 4-band bill.
Hell yeah. I'd go pay to see that shit without us.
I'd pay $50 to see that.
Hell yeah.
I'll break in. I'm broke, so
Help us buy on.
I'll buy tickets from you guys.
There you go.
yes,
Get it cheaper.
Place you haven't performed yet, but you really want to.
We were just talking about this in
We
the
were-
car earlier.
Oh, I didn't admit.
Tabernacle in Georgia.
What's that place? The popular place in L.A.?
Whiskey.
Is the Whiskey Yoga? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Classical.
It's between Whiskey and Brass Mug is up there because it's Florida. Yeah, I'll go Whiskey. That's a pretty legendary
Yeah.
place.
It's iconic.
It is iconic. Yeah.
Favorite thing to do outside of music?
I got
There's a lot of things.
my favorite thing to do outside of music is hang out with my kids.
I was just about
Just
to say.
sit back,
yeah,
watch
like
the movies,
being
and
home.
hang out with them, man. That's really my favorite thing other than music.
Yes. No, like specifically home with my family, like my kids, my
No
wife.
work,
No work.
family.
And watching a movie with them.
It's awesome.
That's what I want to
When
do.
everybody's quiet and into it, and they're just like,
Yeah.
you're looking at them.
Yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
I would. So I don't have kids, but I have nieces and nephews. A nephew. Definitely hanging out with them. Spending time with family, but also sightseeing, like seeing different nature and all that. Which that kind of ties into music a little bit because we get to go and see these places. Like Tennessee, we just played a couple gigs out there. And
was beautiful.
Oh my goodness, dude! We were in Gatlinburg, like Sevierville. It's beautiful if you've ever been.
Pretty. Very pretty.
And the last question, song you wrote that means the most to you?
Beautiful Crash, the one that's coming out soon.
How soon?
Time will tell.
Cannot confirm.
Not long.
Keep your eyes on the socials. Beautiful Crash is up there. For me, Circa from Transition. That was like personally, I don't really write like straight out, this is how I feel. And that was kind of one of the first ones where I'm like, this is what I'm going through. This is how I'm feeling right now. And I just kind of laid it out there.
Put it right there on that
Yeah, and
motherfucker.
using it for like true therapy. And every time it comes on, man, I'm just like,
Damn.
hits that spot. Yeah.
It's between Circa and probably Transition. 'Cause that one was a really big one for me. I don't write lyrics or anything.
Me neither.
KP writes the lyrics. But that one really spoke to me, and the guitar parts and all that. It was probably the one I'm most proud of.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, that was everything I had for you guys. Are there any plugs you want to make, any shout-outs you want to make, any final messages to any Waking Tera fans watching?
We got more coming. Can't tell you when, but we got more coming. We got a lot of shit in the works, so be on the lookout. And thanks for your support.
I would say we have a fan page on Facebook. That's the place you go to for what he's talking about. Because we're going to have some new stuff coming. Can't really say what it is, but...
And you're guaranteed to see it.
You're going to see it, yeah. So you'll be the first to kind of like get that information, get the new songs. Definitely thank you for your support. I mean, we really can't do anything without you like wanting to listen to the music.
Go like the Facebook page. Go join the group. Share the hell out of the last campaign. Ooh, it's on my beard. And shout out to every band we've ever played with.
Hey.
For sure. Can't name you all because there's a lot.
So many.
But we love you all.
Well, with that, I had a blast talking with you guys. It's been an honor.
Yes,
I can't
sir.
wait to see your show. And
We're ready. We got to go get ready. So on that note,
I got to get ready.
hell yeah. Let's get ready.
On that note, till the next video, stay tuned, stay scared, and I'll catch you later.